All right, welcome to the SAINTCON Hallway. Kevin,
Yes.
what is your hacker handle?
Sheeprock.
And how did we get said hacker handle?
Really, really long story.
I got time. Is there a...
It's something I'm rather embarrassed about.
Well, now you have to tell us. You cannot... is there a shorter version that's just the embarrassing part?
So, teenage years, hanging out with friends really late at night. We would drive around, just screwing around. And anyway, there was a farmer. We live out in the country.
Is this safe for SAINTCON?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That he had, we were just idiots, but had this Angora goat, so it's not even a sheep, but it was named, I didn't name the thing Sheeprock. I was introduced to the sheep, but anyway, it was kind of like a landmark in our really tiny little town I grew up in, and it just, the name kind of transferred to me and stuck.
So we should be calling you Angora Goat?
Yeah,
Rock?
it's a goat, but Sheeprock, that was its name, so.
All right, I like it.
It's really
not as
stupid.
embarrassing as you thought you made it out
Well, I left details out, but.
All right, we'll save that for later. How many years have you been coming to SAINTCON?
A really, really long time.
So like year 3?
Probably about.
It's been more than that, hasn't it?
So, no, okay, so since about the 3rd year of them doing it.
Okay.
So before official SAINTCON, Utah Saint Conference, it's been a lot of years.
Yeah, so down St. George even?
Yes.
So OG.
Yeah. Salt Lake when there was
so you're
like
a
20
saint
people.
of SAINTCON.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Emacs or Vim?
Vim probably.
Vim?
Yeah.
What about tabs or spaces?
Whatever I'm doing, whatever it requires. I like tabs.
Okay. I was like, what if it's half done? Which do you go fix?
I prefer tabs.
So you go fix it to tabs?
Yes.
Okay. Right. What is something that people don't know about you? Besides your hacker handle, which we didn't, but.
Oh, boy. I'm a pretty private person, so people don't know much about me.
What's something yet, if somebody saw you in a hallway and you wanted to come chat with you, what could they bring up to give some common ground between the two?
Common ground. While I love technology and all things, I am a major sports fan, so come talk to me about USU football.
So college sports, is it a certain one? Basketball, football, hockey,
Football.
all the above?
I mean, I enjoy them all, but
Football, college being the tent poles.
yes.
Okay. So if you
I
see,
really, really dislike BYU.
so if you see Kevin, you can come chat with him about college football and especially BYU football is what I heard.
Yes.
If I threw some Gen Z terms at you, would you be willing to take a guess at what they mean?
Sure.
Okay, what does chuggy mean? If something is chuggy.
I no idea. I don't even know what to guess.
It's oh, that's chuggy. It's gross. It's old.
Okay.
It's chuggy. What about bussin'?
Bussin'.
The badges you made today, Kevin, are very bussin'.
Cool.
Yeah, it is. Good job. All right, I'll save you the rest.
Awesome.
Because now I want to pivot to the badges.
Okay.
You can show the camera maybe how many of these badges you have on you.
Well, lots of them. A bunch of the mini badges I made. Not all of them I did.
That's my next question. How many mini badges have you made for, let's just say, SAINTCON 2022?
6, 7.
And that's just because you're like, I like this, or is it because you were assigned, or
I like it. Yeah, I enjoy it.
you lay them down on the map, figure out the traces, front and back,
Yep.
and now you're just coming up with cooler and fancier ways to make blinky blinks?
Yep. Exactly.
I love it. And how many have you made ever? What was your first year doing it? Because now you're at 6, which to me sounds like a lot.
2018. My old boss glowing red eyes.
Oh, is that good or bad?
I love my boss, my old boss, but
How did he take it?
He's a good sport.
He's like,
He was here when I brought it, so that's kind of why I built it, is because he was here with me. It was kind of funny, but
awesome.
yeah.
So you made one that year?
2 or 3.
So the first year you caught the bug and you're like, I'm going to bang out 2 or 3 of these.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make like a run of 5 or did you make hundreds?
Osh Park 3, the lowest number that they
proof
let.
of concept or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you had just 3 of those, and then this year, how many did you make?
So 6 or 7 this year. So
Sure, badges, but how quantity? Like you took one of the badges. How many did you make? Like
I'm following you. A few hundred out of all of them total. Some like 50, some like 10. So
the 10s are the rare ones.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta come and absolutely talk BYU football to get one of the 10s.
yes.
Okay.
And say the right things.
Say the right thing. What's your favorite password? All right, we'll skip that one. Save it for another day. How many monitors or displays do you have at your house?
Currently 2.
Just 2? No way.
But it's
2.
a really big one.
Your house.
Yeah,
not
my
your desk.
house.
So your desk at your house
Like-
has 2?
Yes.
TV?
So what I sit in front of, I have a little tiny one and a really big one.
No other displays?
Yeah.
You might be the record for the lowest count of displays. Some people are over here doing algebra, trying to figure out how many displays are in their house. Like how many Fire tablets our kids have and how many...
I mean, I guess I wasn't
all
thinking
right.
about that
How many
stuff.
displays you got?
Yeah. You want to add all the kids stuff in, they have like 4 or 5 each. So,
Okay, all right.
you know what?
I feel a little more comfortable. I thought you were like a unicorn for a minute there. Like, I have 2
No.
damn displays in my house, nothing more.
No. Kids, yeah. I go home, and while I love it, I spend a lot of time outside. So
Makes sense.
So for me, not very many besides my phone and my work machine. But yeah, the kids.
But you have a
all
TV at
have-
your house.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a display, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought you were like, you're going for the record for the low count of things. All right, if you weren't in InfoSec, or you got all your money, what do you do? Is this a cabin in the woods? What do you settle to do?
I mean, yes. Alaska.
There's a theme of this in InfoSec. We're all like, a cabin in the woods. I'm going off grid.
I love 4-wheeling, and I love going up in the mountains and nobody's around, and my wife's aware of this, and she told me sometime I could go to Alaska.
Awesome.
So-
Have you ever been to Alaska?
Yes.
Okay.
Just visit.
So you know what you're in for a
Yes.
little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was this dream thing like the Great Valley in Land Before Time, or if this was like, okay. All right.
She wants Florida. I want Alaska.
Ooh.
So,
well,
but
if
she told me she'd give me at least a couple years in Alaska.
if we do enough global warming, you might get both. We might end up with some Florida and Alaska. All right, that's it. Anything else you want to chat about?
No, not
Well, I
really.
appreciate your time. Thanks for
Awesome.
getting uncomfortable and answering some of the hard questions about I already forgot. What was the name of that sheep?
Sheeprock.
No, the other one.
The Angora
Angora
goat.
The Angora goat rock.
That's right.
Thank you for answering that.
Yep.
Pleasure.